Okay, everyone, I believe we've got the sponsor either getting robbed or we have the sponsor here, one of the two. But let's see. Let's open with a word of prayer. And Preacher Nix, what's your number down there? Would you mind? 14. Yeah, we get you in practice for Sunday, don't we? Okay, you're ready.
Let's pray. Lord, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for the blessings you give to us. Just pray now that you'd be with us as we have this committee meeting, Lord, that we'll be able to listen to the information we hear and process it and make a good decision for the people in Georgia. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. No better time not to be leaning on our own understanding, is it, preacher? Okay. Senate Bill 464, Senator Kennedy has arrived, and sir, if you're ready, let's see, podium mic, I believe, is you. And then this is a hearing only that we're having today. Tomorrow, we're going to reconvene at 2 p.m. For a vote on 462 as to the wishes of the committee. So, to offer an explanation of the bill, Senator, you proceed when you're ready.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good afternoon to the committee members. I appreciate the chance to appear before you. While maybe by pages this is kind of a thick bill, it is fairly simple in concept. It simply really transfers the regulation of industrial loans, which are consumer loans that are $3,000 or less, from where they currently are housed and regulated, which is the Office of the Insurance Commissioner, to the Department of Banking and Finance. This will align Georgia with many other states, as this industry is not regulated by the Insurance Commissioner in any other state of which I'm aware. And it also would result in, and this is a great part and a great timing for this bill, and that this will result in financial savings for the state of Georgia. The fiscal note prepared by the Department of Audits has indicated that the transfer will save the state approximately $190,000 a year. That's a product of the efficiencies and savings that will be realized by transferring this to the Department of Banking. If you wonder why that is, the basic reason is the banking department is already set up with software and their own processes that are more prepared, more adept in dealing with the audit type work and oversight work of this particular type. The groundwork for this transfer was actually laid years ago. 4 years ago, the Office of Planning and Budget in its FY 2017 based budget analysis recommended and evaluated in its evaluation moving the regulation of the industrial loans to the banking department. 2 years ago, the Department of Audits followed up on this recommendation and said it would be a more efficient use of government resources for the program to be transferred to the department. OPB and audits that form a good government perspective suggest that this is the appropriate thing to do. So, in order to obtain the projected efficiencies associated with the savings number that I gave you a moment ago, those efficiencies again noted by OPB and the audits, the bill makes a number of changes. It does not change the general operations of the industry, such as the permissible interest rate and charges, loan caps, or the taxation rate on interest. Instead, it changes the regulatory processes. The bill overlays the regulatory processes that apply to other non-depository businesses licensed by the department, residential mortgage lenders, and the money services businesses. As I'd mentioned, this has been in the works for some time, and it also comes to you with the endorsement, if you will, and maybe most importantly, the banking folks that are here that this responsibility is going to get transferred to are happily, I hope they're going to say happily, they're ready if this committee and the legislature approves and the governor signs to accept this responsibility. And fortunately, our state will then enjoy the financial benefits that will come from the savings of the operations being handled by their department. I'm happy to answer any questions, Mr. Chairman, or perhaps these gentlemen might have some answers better, and if I had misstated anything, I would ask them to correct me in front of this committee.
I doubt they'll do that directly, but, you know, we'll work around that. I probably should have mentioned that what you should have before you is LC 500101S. That's a substitute, to Senate Bill 462. Basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, Senator, that's really because we've changing dates on effective dates. You may notice we're going from July the 1st to January 1st. A lot of this because of the session being interrupted.
Yes, sir.
And so there are some changes in dates. That's why we don't have a substantial change to the legislation at all, other than these dates that are changed. Instead of July the 1st, I believe it's January the 1st, that it would take effect. So that's why we're dealing with a substitute, but we are going to be acting on a substitute to Senate Bill 462. Okay, are there any question from any of the members for Senator Kennedy about the substance of the bill? Senator, you were very thorough, apparently. They're usually a pretty picky bunch, so congratulations on that.
Well, thank you. It's not often that we get to present a bill, legislators, is it, where we say, and this is going to save the state money. That's,
well, I thought that was going to confuse them a little bit. So, you know, we sit here and talk too long. Let's see, I believe 9 is flashing, so is that, okay, all right.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the author of the bill. I think it's a great explanation, but I just, you know, everybody's level of interest goes up when you're talking about these type of loans that are handled by the Georgia Industrial Loan Authority Act. But I just want to reiterate that there's no change in the structure of the interest rates charged or the terms, anything. This is for administrative purposes only, and if people feel differently about wanting to see changes in the interest rates or terms and things of that nature, that's a measure that could be taken up at a different time. Correct?
Yes, sir. That's entirely correct. That would be, that's not in this bill. This is just who has the oversight and managerial, functional oversight for this. Yes, sir.
And importantly, it saves taxpayers money. And
It certainly
gives
does.
a very professional staff that knows what they're doing when it comes to regulation. And make no mistake, they know how to regulate at the Department of Banking and Finance. Thank you for the bill.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, I believe we've got one. Had a question?
Yeah, just a quick one. Thank you, Senator, for being here, and
Sure.
I found your summary of the bill to be satisfactory. When the chairman had brought this bill to my attention yesterday, I did my own independent research into it, and it seems to make absolute sense to move this particular activity from insurance to banking. I guess my only question to you is, why would anybody oppose this? And why, my understanding is this has kind of been around for a while. Can you give us your best explanation of the backstory on this?
I don't know the backstory other than, quite frankly, I would say it's probably the general inertia that exists in government, that this is where it has been, and it takes somebody doing something to move it in a different direction. I don't know why it took 3 or 4 years. I don't want to suggest there was any reticence by the insurance commissioner's office. I don't know that. My question was, when asked to carry the legislation, is I said, well, what does the insurance commissioner think about this? Because he's losing jurisdiction of this, and I was told he's fine with that. He thinks it's a good idea as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Moore. Anybody else for the senator? Thank you, sir. And we're
Yes, sir.
scheduled, I believe, we're going to look at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Should I
if you
return then, Mr. Chair, or is that?
Well, I would,
Okay.
if you could.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
because I'm assuming that other members might be here, that might not had I wouldn't anticipate a lot of, but might be a good idea.
Okay, I'll be here. Thank you. Thanks for
Okay.
your time. And
All right. We'll
chance to
notify your
appear.
office for sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
y'all.
thank you. I don't know, did we have a sign-up sheet? I don't think we put a sign-up sheet. Did put a sign-up sheet. Did anybody want to speak in favor of the bill at this point? Does anybody have anything to add to? Okay, all right, well, then that's, a wink's as good as a nod in that direction. So, committee members, the plan is to be back at, 2 o'clock tomorrow and to act on, well, 3:41 is what we have scheduled, 3:41 at 2 p.m. But everybody will get a copy, you know, as soon as possible. We'll get everybody emailed so everybody will know exactly where we need to be. With that, we are adjourned. Thank you.